Foundry is the first level in this run that's got some actual combat involved in it, so this is where your combat muscles are going to start to be flexed. Now, if you want to do this first part quickly, it's going to require some pretty precise inputs. You don't have to worry so much about doing it super fast in your first early runs. Don't worry so much about that, but I'll show you the setups to get those fast inputs quickly. Load into Foundry. And as soon as you see the weapon upgrade display pop up at the bottom of the screen, you're going to open the open the dossier by hitting tab. So you notice how it pops up. Make sure you have the shotgun equipped, and then hit tab to open the dossier. You're gonna hover your mouse over the explosive shot mod and press E to unequip it. Exit, and then you gotta wait for the door to open. So, in the meantime, say hi to Fred. And then where you want to set up is right past this silver line. Now listen for the door to unlock as I move forward. As soon as you hear that, stop. If you go too far forward, the zombies at the end of the bridge will despawn. You don't want that. If you don't go far enough forward, you're going to just waste time, and I don't even think the checkpoint's going to trigger properly. So you want to be right about past that line where you just hear the door kind of click, and then stop moving. Soon as you see the reload checkpoint prompt pop up when the door starts opening, reload checkpoint right then and there.
Turbine room, unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the Foundry. Our security system.
Just like that. Now, you're gonna dupe a couple of weapon mods. We're gonna dupe 4 mods total through the whole level. So what you're gonna do is, as soon as you walk into the room with the drone, as soon as you're in the doorway, hit the mod swap button and then interact with the drone while you are still in the middle of that animation. If you do it properly, you won't punch the drone once you've selected your mod. So that's going to look something like this. Just like that. From there, reload checkpoint. Now you're going to do the same thing again, but now you have the mod equipped, so what you're going to have to do is run forward, wait till you see that prompt pop up at the bottom of the screen again, hover over the explosive shot mod, unequip it, and then hit the button again right as you run through. For this one, grab Heat Blast, and then load checkpoint. Now we're going to upgrade Heat Blast in this level. We're going to do as much as we can to do that. Once you've loaded back in, you're going to jump to this platform here, run across, lava grenade, an explosive shot, and then get on top of that dude and glory kill him. Now, you're going to have to do that 3 times for one of the challenges, Curb Stomp, in this level. Just jump and glory kill while they're staggered. You have to scroll jump for that. Space jumping will not give you enough height. I mean, it can, but it is very, very inconsistent. Scroll jumping gives you plenty of height. You're probably not going to screw it up unless you just are not practiced enough at it yet. Just keep practicing it. It'll be second nature to you soon enough. Now you have to get 3 possess 1 barrel, which is one of the other challenges. This is the kind of more classic setup, the one that we've been doing for years. It was just recently rerouted to have a slightly faster but a slightly riskier setup. I'm going to show you the easy one just for this tutorial because that'll be, safer. And it's meant to be an introduction to the run. So what you're going to do? Come over here. Down this hallway, wait till you get 3 of them about here, and then blow them up. Kill all the rest of them, and you're gonna start running this way. As soon as you get down these stairs, jump over this rail, and interact with the gore nest. Now watch this fight carefully. Kill the zombie, stagger that soldier, get on top of him, jump over here, throw a nade, oh, that was really scuffed. And then as soon as you see that weapon upgrade point gained thing pop up at the top of the screen, hit the dossier. It'll open the weapon mod menu right away. Hover over plasma rifle, hit Heat Blast, and then upgrade Heat Blast. You can just literally hold down Enter and it will upgrade all of them very, very quickly for you. Now, you have to get at least 2 demons in 1 Heat Blast shot 20 times. Heat Blast is the alt fire on the plasma rifle when you have this mod equipped, so you just charge it up and then release it with alt fire to hit 2 demons. Imps die pretty easily to Heat Blast. You don't need to charge it very much. Soldiers and Hellraisers tend to take a bit of ammo to do this, so I'd recommend just going for imps. If you can damage a soldier or a razor and get them staggered, feel free to go for them then. But if you're going in without any damage to any demons prior, go for imps. It's just way easier that way. This is where the adaptation element really comes into play. You know, it's not about technical setups in a lot of cases for this run. It's really heavily about adapting on the fly to where you go, and you know, every time you leave this arena, you might have a different number of ticks on Heat Blast. Just do your best with it, and after a little while, it'll start to become a little bit more second nature. Also note that only the demons that are within your field of view are going to get hit with Heat Blast. It is not a 360 mod. If it did, you know, physically you'd be hit by it as well since you're behind the gun. So it's only hitting stuff that's in your field of view. Keep that in mind. Just like that. Now you notice I went for a few soldiers there. I just really had to charge up Heat Blast. Notice that I'm only at 93 ammo now. You're gonna want to try and temper how much ammo you use on this thing, because you will be running short of ammo coming up soon, and you don't have the chainsaw yet. So you know, you may end up foregoing having enough ammo to get some ticks on some easy enemies coming up. So just kind of manage your plasma rifle usage as much as you can. Run through this hallway. Kill this dude, and you can run forward and get another tick on them. Jump up onto this platform, run and jump, and then crouch midair to get through this hallway. Or, sorry, through this window. Once you're through, grab the rocket launcher, come back here, make sure you hit this secret trigger. Don't forget this. I have lost runs to forgetting that. You're gonna jump back through the window. Now, if you want to do this, like, really fast, off my wall, sir, you can get right onto this beam and then just jump straight forward. That was very fortuitous that there are so many of them right there. Make sure you grab that codex. Run over here. Throw a grenade down there. You get a few more kills that way. Run and approach here. Now, as soon as you run up there, there's gonna be two imps that show up. You can charge up another Heat Blast and take them out. Just watch the fight and try to mimic the fight, but also be ready to adapt to the fight as needed. That's going to be kind of the rule of thumb for most of this entire speed run. So all right, so now you have to grab the yellow key card, and you have to grab the doll down here. One strategy that is kind of nice is, actually, if you jump in and try to drop down to the doll here, sometimes you'll get lucky and actually drop down like that. A lot of times you'll actually end up grabbing the thing and mantling back up, and it's kind of frustrating. If you turn around though, you can actually drop down really easily. Back up, grab the doll, and then you can just climb back up here, grab the yellow key card. Now you're gonna get another two imps that spawn right before the Hell Knight spawns here. So run up. Yeah. Now, as soon as you get to this bridge, jump and hit the barrel that's off in the distance. Make sure those barrels are blown up before you enter that area, or you're going to accidentally kill some of the imps that show up there, and those imps are going to be another set of free ticks on your plasma rifle. Grab the lever. Now, there's going to be an imp that spawns right there, and another one that comes out of the wall right here. Charge up a Heat Blast. Wait for them both to show up, and then you can take them out. Now, there's usually a barrel right here. Not sure where the barrel is, but you can hit that barrel and kind of soften these soldiers up a bit. Hit that barrel. Charge up, run forward, and you can take out both imps after you've triggered the Argent Cell. It's a really nice little tidbit. Grab the Argent Cell, and get your first ammo upgrade. Now you're back at full ammo. You can charge up another Heat Blast there. Enter the secret level. Hit the trigger. Run back out. You're gonna run forward, wait till the Hell Knight runs over, and then use the barrel to kind of do a lot of damage to him. And I just release a heat blast and then hit him with a rocket, and that usually does enough. The heat blast, once it's fully charged, does a lot of damage to bigger demons. Come through this door, jump up here, grab this codex. As soon as you walk through this door, you're gonna have 2 soldiers here, and then a Hell Knight's gonna break through this door. Once those 3 are dead,
Stay committed.
once those 3 are dead, you can start to try and get a couple more ticks on Heat Blast if you want. Usually the rule of thumb is just get the arena emptied as fast as you can. You're going to grab the doll, and then you're going to grab the chainsaw and the Predator Suit Secret off on the far side. We'll reconvene there. Yeah, so if you are kind of lucky, what you can do is once you grab the doll, run forward, jump, and then just tap forward once you're at the top of your jump, and you'll get a little rail boost. It's like a couple seconds time save. It's not a big deal if you don't get it. Run forward. I grab the chainsaw and I throw a grenade to take out that soldier. Jump onto this second box right here, and you can jump into the vent without mantling. It's like another second time save. Run up, grab the secret, run back out. You don't need the token yet. We're gonna grab all the tokens later. This engineer will sometimes behave kind of weird, and sometimes he'll die, sometimes he won't. Sometimes he'll wait until the fight actually starts before he blows up. Once you run in, you're gonna get 2 imps. Sorry, as soon as you start the fight, you're gonna get 2 imps that spawn here. You can get another tick on them. Then you've got a Hellraiser, another Hellraiser, and a soldier up there. Once you grab this armor right here, that's going to spawn in the trigger. Go away, sir. That's going to spawn in another Hell Knight over here. We're going to get the chainsaw for him. So altogether, that's going to look like this. So I got actually lucky with the animation cancel. Sometimes this Hell Knight will not animation cancel, and you'll end up doing the glory kill animation regardless. Doesn't matter one way or the other. The glory kill animation doesn't take very long, but skipping it's a nice little time save. The soldier over there can sometimes behave inconsistently. The new strat with Heat Blast kind of invalidates an AI manipulation method that we had before. So now he'll kind of just hang out over here. I just throw a couple rockets and hope it's enough damage. If it's not, you just go hunt them down after the Hell Knight's dead. Make sure you're far enough away from this door after it turns green. If you're standing next to it when it turns green, you'll actually have to back up and then go back over the trigger line before it'll work. Jump through. Grab the key card here. Do not reload checkpoint. If you reload checkpoint, you will despawn 2 Hell Knights that spawn in once you grab this key card. You need both of those Hell Knights, so do not reload checkpoint. Once you grab the key card, come over here, jump down. You can melee to make sure you don't mantle this beam here. Run forward. Now you can get 2 ticks on Heat Blast if you are savvy enough. Now I'm going to run in. As soon as I round that corner, I'm going to hit a Heat Blast. I'm going to hopefully get a tick on it. Then I'm going to charge up another one and get another 2 zombies around this corner. So altogether, that's going to look like this. Just like that. I got stuck on the stairs there. That's why I wasn't moving. You're going to get another 2 imps that spawn right here for another free tick. Jump down. And you got this gore nest here. You're going to get an imp over here, an imp over here, a soldier right at the top of this landing, and then you're gonna get our mans is over there. You're gonna get a soldier, another imp, another soldier. An imp's gonna run out of that hallway we came out of, and then another Hell Knight's gonna spawn in. You can go for a tick on something if you want. Mostly I don't think it's worth it. What you can do though is fire 2 rockets at the ceiling right here, and that'll take out that first soldier. I'm going to actually go for the tick here. Nice. Cool. Now, I backed up to actually hit this health. Whoa! To actually hit this health station. Yeah. So sometimes he'll be hanging out there. He's got a lot of RNG associated with him. Sometimes he'll be out just roaming that bridge. Sometimes he'll actually be down in that far hallway, and you won't see him until you go running up there. It tends to be kind of inconsistent how he behaves, so sometimes he'll come in here and join you after you finish the fight. Either way, all you're going to do is... so as I'm fighting that Hell Knight during the Gornest fight, I backed up to trigger this health station, grab this health station. Whether or not you need the health is irrelevant. You need the codex entry as it just popped up on the screen. You need that. You have to get a health station somewhere. This is going to be probably the easiest place to get it. We used to get it in Res Ops, but the recent reroute made it kind of impossible to get that. Run through here. Now there's another Hell Knight down there. You're going to aim for the doorway over here and then just fire a bunch of times. That'll kite him out of that doorway. If you're lucky, you'll actually see him come out of there. Sometimes he's shy, and there he goes. And he's gonna follow you over here. Now, do another weapon mod dupe. By the way, once you get a mod for a weapon, you can actually do the weapon mod dupe with any mod that you have. It doesn't really matter. I just like doing it with the shotgun mod. Unequip it. Grab remote detonation. Get this codex entry. And then start clearing out this hallway. Now, if you want, you can actually get another tick there, and another tick here. Okay, so from here, maybe this Hell Knight will join us while I'm explaining this. You have to clear this bridge. This cannot be done with a space jump. This can only be done with a scroll jump. You're gonna have to do a big scroll jump, and you're gonna have to jump right at the very, very, very edge of what is possible to do. So, all together, it's gonna look like this. Now, it's doable. It takes a bit of practice, but you can make that jump consistently. If you don't, and you land down here, it's fine. Just climb back up, and you're gonna land over in this area. Now, if you actually make the jump, you have to get over here to jump into this vent to get this secret. And then come ask this guy to give you a hand. You're gonna run back over here. An imp's gonna spawn in. Just lob a shot to get rid of him. And hopefully by now, the Hell Knight has joined you. You can use the guy's hand to do that. Ah, there we go. If he doesn't show up, you'll have to go hunt him down. He needs to be dead before you enter this fight. If he is not dead before you enter this fight, you're gonna have to go run into the classic level and dispatch a bunch of dudes until you get 4 combat points. He needs to be dead before you go into this fight. I cannot stress that enough, or bad things will happen. Run into this fight. Now, every spawn location in this fight is fixed. So let me run you through how this is going to work. As soon as you pull that eye out of that gore nest, you're going to get an imp here, an imp here, an imp here, another imp here. Once you've killed, I believe it's 3 of them, another imp's going to spawn here, another imp's going to spawn here, and you're going to get a couple more imps spawning over there. You're going to get a Hellraiser up there on that landing. You're going to get another Hellraiser over here. After you've killed that Hellraiser and you've killed, the required number of enemies, you're gonna get 2 more Hellraisers that spawn here. Once everything is dead, you're gonna get the reload checkpoint icon pop up in the corner, and you're gonna reload checkpoint. So all together, that's gonna look something like this. And then a reload checkpoint. I think I may have misspoke. I think it's only the 2 Hellraisers that show up on the far side, but either way, just take them out. Now, if you're lucky, you'll have Heat Blast actually already done. If you don't, there's places in later on in the run to finish it off, but you want to have that done ideally before you go into the turbine fight, because once it's mastered, it'll charge on its own. And once it's at full blast, you get a big damage output every like 10-ish seconds. For free, for no ammo drain whatsoever. So it's a really nice thing to have finished off before you go into that turbine fight. Once you're back in, you're going to turn to the right, go back through this door. Now, if you have 4 full combat points up in the corner, if you don't have 4 full combat points up in the corner, if you're just shy of that 4th combat point, This Hellraiser will probably give you your 4th. If you don't have 4 by now, you may be a little bit short. That is not usually the case for me as long as those 2 Hell Knights are dead before I go into that fight. Do another weapon dupe, however you would like to do that. And you're going to grab the Lock-on Burst mod for the shotgun. Or sorry, for the rocket launcher. Now, you're going to head into the level exit.
Warning. Core temperature reaching critical
So,
levels.
once you push this button, the fight is on a timer to start. You're going to get, and I'm going to run you through this fight again as well. You're going to get an imp here, an imp here, an imp here, and an imp here. All at the 4 corners of these long platforms. You're going to get also a Hellraiser that spawns here, a Hellraiser that spawns there, another imp on that landing. Once you've killed 7 enemies, a Hell Knight is going to spawn at the top of that landing. Take him out. Once he's dead, you're going to get another imp. Another imp spawns over here, like right around that spot. Sometimes he'll just kind of sit there and wait for you. Sometimes he'll do you the courtesy of climbing up here and running toward you or running around. But take him out as well. And then you've got phase 2. Phase 2 is going to start with 2 enemies down here that you're going to need to take out. Once they're both dead, you jump up here. You're going to get a Hellraiser that spawns here. You're going to fire 2 rockets at him. Let me actually switch back to my remote det mod. You're going to get 2... You're going to fire 2 rockets at him. And then an imp is going to show up here. If you're lucky, it'll actually be... There'll be a mark on the ground where you killed the first one. Run over here. Aim straight down as he spawns in. If you do it correctly, it'll actually kind of just pop and you'll skip the chainsaw animation, which is really nice. Once he spawns in, you're still going to get another 3, 1 at each corner. Take them all out. You're going to get another Razor, another Imp. You're going to get another Hell Knight up here, but you're also going to get one that spawns over by the button. Take all of them out, and then once you've done that, you're near the end of the level. We'll reconvene at that point. So, from here, you run in, hit the button. There he is. Okay, once you see the screen shake, you know that phase 2 is coming. Throw a grenade, throw an explosive shot, lob your 2 rockets, get your chainsaw to skip that animation. This one spawned in late for some reason. You got your other Hell Knight right here. That was a very nice assist on your part. Thank you, sir. Cool. Pick up a little extra armor. You got a little time before this door opens.
The core temperature is now stabilized.
And then from here, as soon as you see the checkpoint, you're gonna dupe this this Praetor token right here 29 times. So all you have to do that is start the animation, pause, load checkpoint. It's very easy to do, but you have to do this 29 times. It takes about 4-ish minutes RTA. It's about 1 minute in-game time. Just run up, reload checkpoint. We'll fast forward through this part. Once you've used your 29th token, you're going to, from there, reload checkpoint again. It's actually faster to just reload checkpoint rather than wait for the whole animation to play out. And you're going to actually run back into the turbine room. And as soon as you see that pop up at the bottom of the screen, hit tab, open up your suit tab in the dossier. You can fully upgrade dexterity and equipment system. Power-up effectiveness will not be unlocked yet unless you grabbed the Berserk in resource operations. If you did, you can unlock it here, but I've timed it and it's actually slower to grab it there as opposed to waiting until you grab it in our facility to unlock power-up effectiveness. Now from here, we're going to do another paperclip to get out of the level. So jump onto this rail. You're going to jump for the top of this little bit here, and then jump again. Sometimes that happens if you don't make the jump the first time. You also notice that you can mantle much faster once you've upgraded dexterity, which is the big benefit. So jump up here, and then you're going to jump up onto this platform. Now, from here, hold your walk button. Approach this bulkhead, like this curve in the bulkhead. You're gonna aim at this thing from about a 90-degree angle. Just kind of walk up to it, and then start to wiggle back and forth. Now, you notice how easy it was to clip in there. This is gonna take a little bit of practice, but I'll give you a little tip for how to do it. Once you run up, you're going to hit your left button and then your forward and right buttons. Like so. Takes a little bit of practice, takes a little bit of planning to get that. Now, once you're here, you're actually not properly in the wall yet. You need to move a little bit farther to the right. Now, if I just move to the right, like I just hold my right button, I'm not going to get in there. So you have to find. Oops, that happens. So you gotta tap things instead of hold things down. But once you're in the wall like this. And of course now I can't, there we go. Once you're in the wall like this, you gotta find the spot where you can slide a little bit farther to the right. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky to find. But yeah, once you see the wall kind of disappear here, that means you're far enough in, you're in the right spot. You can tap a little bit more to the right to get exactly to the spot out of bounds that you want to be. And then you can start walking forward. Now if you get stuck, like you notice how I'm holding forward, I'm stuck, just hold walk and tap to the left a little bit, and you'll be able to move past the thing that's blocking you. You can walk forward right till you get to this this thing right here. Tap your way out of bounds to get onto this platform. You're gonna line up, so I'm looking straight down, I'm lining up with this this thing to the left. Gonna kind of jump to get onto these platforms. Now, I'm on the bottom platform now, because if I jump, you hear that thud, that means I'm on the bottom platform. Jump, and then tap a little bit to the left, you'll land on the second platform. Push more to the left. I'm blocked now again. You'll see I'm tapping left. I'm gonna jump, and then land on the last platform. This is the highest elevation that you can land on here, and this is the spot you want to be on. You can do it from the second one down, but it's a little bit scary to do that. Once you're on the top one, you're going to aim for this little stick thing right here. Just run forward and scroll jump. It is extremely free, so don't worry about like falling out of bounds. As long as you aim for that stick, you basically can't miss it. From here, I'm going to actually make a save state just in case. From here, you're going to jump along these little outcroppings and land on top of this this hallway right here. Keep navigating your way out of bounds. You know, you don't have to jump this much, but sometimes you can get stuck on the floor, and so it's I'm just for demonstration purposes showing that you can get over here pretty easily. You see this panel right here. Now you're aiming for you're aiming for that panel. You're aiming for like right where the edge of this wall is. There's a platform, like an invisible platform that sticks out. That's what we're jumping toward. So run and jump and do a nice big scroll jump when you do it. You'll land right on top of that platform. It doesn't I'm standing on anything, but there is a platform here. If you go too far to the right, you'll clip and bounce. If you go too far to the left, you'll fall and die. So you want to find the Goldilocks point where you are right on this platform without any kind of where you're not like clipping in bounds at all. You're gonna walk forward. The panel might disappear, but the panel's not really a concern anymore. You're just gonna walk forward and then just keep an eye on the right side of the wall until you see that little thing jut out. So you notice how that thing juts out? That means you've cleared the wall. From here, you can go forward toward that outcropping. Now, if you get stuck like that, just you notice how I'm holding forward now, but I can't move. Tap to the right a little bit, and then you'll be able to walk forward to get to it. Don't tap to the left or you'll fall off the platform. Once you're on this outcropping, you have to kind of dislodge yourself from the wall. It's kind of weird, but you notice how I'm like just watch the very, very, very subtle change in elevation as I tap to the left. Like I just very slightly drop down. That means I dislodged from the wall, so I'm now free and clear to do the jump. You're gonna run, do a scroll jump, and you're gonna kind of curve to the left and then to the right to get around this wall, because this wall here kind of juts out a little bit. There's an invisible spot in the wall that you can get stuck. You're going to run and jump to curve around the wall. Looks like this. And then you're going to land right about here if you do it right. And then from here, just interact with the panel, and you're good to go. And that is Foundry for 100% Classic. If you have any questions, you can come join us in the Discord. We are happy to answer whatever questions you may have. We can give you alternative setups for rail boosts, alternative setups for paper clips, things like that. You can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/dangerous. I am happy to answer any questions if you want to jump in to chat and ask them. I can help answer whatever I can. But aside from that, I will see you all in the Argent facility.